Genshin's Krai livestream just dropped, and wow, it revealed so much lore, gameplay, and amazing new content coming to the game. I'm beyond excited. Let's break it all down. First, let's start with the trailer details you might have missed, and then we'll summarize the livestream along with the new features coming in the next version. The very first time we heard about Krai was from Liben, back in version 5.1. Later, new quests gave us even more insights. Krai is an autonomous region located in the southernmost part of Snezhnaya, right on the edge of Teyvat. It's a place where people from all regions have gathered together. From the web event Song of the Walking Moon, we learned there were originally 3 moons. 2 were destroyed, and the last one went silent. We even saw one of the shattered moons when Ma Vuika punched through the sky. These fragments are known as the Ancient Moon's remnants. We already know Krai is home to 11 factions, and yes, Varka is finally going to appear in upcoming versions, as Hoyoverse continues to build the hype around him. Krai also holds the oldest and purest form of power, even beyond the 7 elements. Of course, we can expect to meet Alice, probably near the later stages of Krai's storyline, but the main focus for now lies with the Frost Moon Scions. Somewhere during, or perhaps at the end of Krai's arc, we'll also encounter the 4 shades of the god's limit. As for the heavenly principles, they remain asleep, while the unknown god is still missing. I've already made a theory video covering this, along with a full Genshin story summary, so definitely check that out if you haven't. Based on all this information, it seems increasingly likely that the Tsaritsa is planning to kill the heavenly principles and overthrow the gods themselves. Along the way, we'll also help retrieve Damselette from Krai. Now, let's dive into the trailer analysis.
Use Loot Bar to get up to 25% off on Genesis crystals. Select your desired pack UID and server. The top-up will be delivered quickly and safely in your account.
The first shocking reveal is that Krai is where the twins originally landed with their spaceship. In the 5.8 story quest, we learned even more about the past, and in Krai, we may finally get to see the actual spaceship of Lumine and Aether. We also saw a mysterious tomb. The translation reads, "In sacred tribute to Chudamir the Arnavolkia." Here, countless souls are gathered, and we witness what looks like a wild hunt. Judging by the view, this location must be near the lighthouse. And we'll also meet Flins, a warrior of the Lightkeepers in Krai. The trailer also revealed several new locations. Interestingly, when we first arrive in Krai, we won't be greeted by Catherine, but instead by Sandrone, the marionette, the Fatui harbinger who created Catherine. From previous teasers, we know she's currently in Krai. People from every region of Teyvat have gathered here. And surprisingly, Dori also makes an appearance in this teaser, suggesting she may have a role in the story. As for the Traveler, they're still seen using Pyro, so sadly, no new element just yet. Instead, we'll be guided by Inefa to meet Aino and receive an important message from Varka. The biggest reveal, however, is the unique power of Krai, Kuuvahki, a primordial force considered the purest form of energy, existing even before the 7 elements. We also see fragments of blue and red rocks, which are likely remnants of the shattered moons scattered across Krai. In one scene, the Traveler jumps using what looks like a brand new exploration mechanic. There's also a glimpse of new wildlife. Later, we see red and blue forces merging together, hinting that these moon fragments are directly tied to the past. The Frost Moon Scions are deeply connected to this, as they are the last descendants of Hyperborea, also called the Golden City, an ancient civilization from the far north near Snezhnaya. According to legend, after a celestial nail struck, Hyperborea sank beneath the sea. The prophecy tells us that one day the moon goddess will return. Damselette seems to be tied to this prophecy, as she says, "I still wish to return to the moon that once belonged to me." This suggests she either is or will become the new moon goddess. The Frost Moon Scions also guard a sacred relic, but it appears stolen, most likely by the Fatui. The trailer shows us new Fatui enemies and Krai soldiers. Together with the Traveler, we'll storm a Fatui base to recover the relic. Sandrone, the marionette, also makes her intentions clear. She declares that just because Krai currently lacks a ruler, does not mean it shouldn't be ruled. The Fatui, in her words, are simply establishing order, but it seems their true aim is to uncover secrets of the past. Her strength is terrifying, We even see her enhanced Ruin Guard effortlessly stop a massive assault. In another scene, Noda Krai is engulfed in flames. People cry out to the moon goddess to save them. And indeed, Damselette may soon rise as Noda Krai's new ruler, as we saw her statue in the teaser. Finally, the biggest moment, the traveler's sibling appears once again. This may be a memory tied to when their spaceship crashed and was hidden, perhaps even concealed by the Fatui. In a chilling line, the sibling says, "I'm not asking you to trust me, just don't try to stop me." This suggests they might share a similar motive with the Fatui, and could even join forces with them. One thing is certain, in Noda Krai we'll uncover more than ever about the traveler's past.
Now, let's talk about one of the most exciting new features coming with Noda Krai, Miliastra Wonderland. This is a completely new game mode where players can customize characters and play across multiple maps created by the community. What makes it even more exciting is that this mode will include PvP elements alongside creative exploration. Players will have access to a full editor toolkit, allowing them to design unique maps, challenges, and gameplay ideas. From what we saw in the trailer, the possibilities look endless, ranging from combat arenas to puzzle stages, even full custom worlds. Even better, creators will be able to earn rewards for their creations, which means the community will constantly push out new and interesting content for everyone to enjoy. The developers also mentioned that this mode will continue to expand. New tools, features, and content will be slowly rolled out in future patches. From the gameplay shown so far, Miliastra Wonderland looks like it could be one of the most creative and engaging modes Genshin has ever introduced.
Noda Krai isn't just bringing new story and lore, it's also introducing some of the biggest gameplay changes we've ever seen in Genshin Impact. First, let's talk about combat. Noda Krai's characters don't use visions. Instead, they wield a special device known as the Moon Wheel, and their power comes directly from the 3 moons. This unlocks brand new elemental reactions, such as Lunar Charged and Lunar Bloom, giving combat a fresh and exciting twist. When we first begin our journey in Noda Krai, we'll also receive Aino as a free character who will join our team right away. Another new system revealed is the meeting point system, which will allow us to earn rewards in a more structured way as we progress through content. We'll also encounter Damselette in the Archon quest, specifically on Hisi Island, where she will even assign us commissions. For banners, the devs are adding a special Sumeru-themed Chronicle banner, giving us another chance to obtain characters from past regions. One of the most groundbreaking changes is what happens after a 5-star reaches max constellation. At that point, you'll receive a special currency called Masterless Stella Fortuna. This item can be used to level up characters all the way to level 100, a huge step beyond the current level cap. There's also a new long-term event called Temper Thyself, which will run across 2 patches. In this event, players can obtain constellations for older 5-star characters, giving us a way to strengthen units we may have missed out on before. Of course, the anniversary rewards are also coming. We'll get 10 free fates, 1,600 primogems, and more. On top of that, we'll even be able to choose a free standard 5-star character from the banner along with the materials needed to upgrade them straight to level 60. Next, let's talk quality of life updates. Adventure XP will now be obtainable from oculi, shrines, and other exploration content. The Battle Pass will now include harvestable items. The team limit has been increased, and co-op has been optimized for smoother multiplayer experiences. In the artifact menu, you can now view the 4th hidden stat directly. Resin costs have been reduced. Normal resin will now cost 40, and condensed resin will cost 60, making farming far more efficient. With all of these new features, Noda Krai is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious and game-changing regions in all of Genshin Impact.
In Noda Krai, we'll also meet a very special kind of Seelie, known as the Kuuvahki. These companions will guide us through exploration and challenges. Interestingly, the Kuuvahki seem to have a deeper connection to Damselette, who is also referred to as the Moon Maiden. Another strong hint that she may one day become the new moon goddess. We'll also harness a new type of energy called Kuuvahki, similar to phlogiston, but unique to Noda Krai.
This primordial power isn't just used in combat. It also fuels many of the devices and technologies we'll see across the region. We even got a glimpse of a new workshop system where we'll be able to craft 5 new weapons and, of course, face new enemies, puzzles, and open-world challenges. Another exciting detail, in the open world, we can find bolts, which are also tied to Inefa's friendship level. These can be exchanged with Aino for special items that actually change the appearance of both Aino and Inefa. The statue of Damselette also holds deep connections to her past and her link to the moon itself. We already know Damselette has left the Fatui for her own reasons, and she now resides on Hisi Island. However, the Fatui are determined to retrieve her at any cost. Completing certain quests will even reward us with a brand new moon sword. On the Fatui front, Sandrone, the marionette, will play an active role in Nodgrai. It's very likely that both she and Dottore will become bosses in upcoming versions. At first, Marionette herself will greet us instead of Catherine, but after the Archon quest, Catherine will once again return to the Adventurers Guild. From the event side, we'll be getting a new avatar frame, and the Imaginarium Theater will expand with a new lunar mode. A special feature called Lunar Arcana will also be added, which we can collect and exchange for rewards. And, of course, the most exciting part for the story ahead, the 4 Shades. They are confirmed to appear soon in Nodgrai's storyline, adding yet another layer of mystery and hype to what's coming next. I honestly cannot wait to see how all of this unfolds. Nodgrai is shaping up to be one of the most lore-rich and game-changing regions in Genshin Impact. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more updates.